Hi, I'm Ryan, Head of Product Development at plusplus and the CEO of plusplus USA.
And I'm Kate, Product Development Manager here at plusplus USA.
And today we're going to show you all of the new products for 2025.
These are our puzzle by number activity pads that are new for 2025. And we have 4 different styles. So this one is ocean.
I have space. We also have transportation and fairy tale. So this is playing into one of our most popular features of plusplus, which is that you can create things in 2D and 3D. So this is the first time we brought those things together into one package. And also, a lot of families love to use plusplus for travel, whether it's our tubes or travel cases. So this is really designed to be a travel item, but also an at-home activity as well.
So the influence for the different themes was actually Pinterest patterns that we post. So we post simple 2D Pinterest patterns, and we saw a lot of the more popular ones were actually within these different themes, and then we kind of just took those and ran with them.
One important feature was that we wanted to make sure there was no single-use plastic in these packages. So the pieces are inside, there's no plastic bag inside, they're held closed at retail with some seals. And then inside, we have the 12 different activities, 6 in 2D and 6 in 3D. One great feature about these is that it's good for multiple age groups. So younger kids can simply do the puzzle by number, match the number to the color, and build this 2D creation. Older kids, or those kids as they hone their creating skills, can do a 3D creation as well.
And it's a good way to grow your skills with plusplus as well. So you can start with the flat, but then work your way up to the 3D.
Another great feature is that you can fit our rectangular base plates inside these boxes. So if you have other plusplus you want to add to this, you can put a few more pieces inside and a rectangular base plate for added creative fun. Also, on the back of each activity pad, you have a QR code, and this QR code goes straight to our free app. And this will take you to instructions that will tell you other things you can create with the activity pad that are not included here, but they're even bigger, more exciting builds. People often ask us, what are your most popular items at plusplus? And year after year, our 240-piece open play mixes top the charts. So every year we come out with at least one new color mix. And this year we have Botanica, which includes 3 brand new colors: mulberry, lemongrass, and sage, as well as some colors we launched last year: burnt sienna, avocado, and vanilla. So every year we look at our color spectrum, all the colors we have already in plusplus, and kind of see where our gaps are. We really wanted some more fun sort of greens and some warmer tones, some jewel tones. And with the popularity of floral items in the toy world, we thought it'd be really fun to have a little more sophisticated color palette, something to appeal to a broad age group. We have a big adult fan base. We could definitely see those fans loving this color mix. I could see it in an office cubicle in a lovely little acrylic dish, or I could see it in a kid's room and then building flowers to decorate their desk with. So it's really a broad age range, like a lot of our plusplus products.
And the great thing also about 240-piece tubes is that you get 40 pieces of each color in this one. So you have more than enough pieces to be able to make all the creations you see in front of you.
So one common question we get is, what comes in a tube? Does it tell me what to do? So this is an open play tube, so you don't have specific instructions for this color mix, but every one of our open play tubes has a great guide to get you started. Tips and tricks for building with plusplus in 2D and 3D. We show you how to make a simple figure. And then on the back side, there is a QR code that you can scan to go to our app and see all kinds of other ideas and inspiration for this tube and all plusplus tubes.
So even though you can build whatever you want with this tube, I also created some thematic builds, and they are in the app. So on the app, you will find a cactus in different colors, and you will find a bunch of different ways to make flowers. And then also there is a vase that has 3 flowers in it, which is a more challenging build, but looks really pretty. So there's a large range of builds, from the simple cactus to the vase with all the flowers in them. And then you can create flowers of your own.
So at plusplus, we often talk about how we have one shape in a world of color. And we have quite a few animals that we sell in tubes that date back to early days of plusplus USA, so 2016, 2017. We made a gray elephant and a yellow and brown giraffe, which have sold well, but Now we want them to be more colorful and even more fun. So we redesigned some existing animals in bright, fun new colors and brought some new animals to life in this collection of 7 new colorful animals. So we have 3 different aquatic animals and 3 sort of safari zoo animals and 1 classic that we've reinterpreted, the axolotl, which has been one of our best sellers. We've put that into a box. So we have several reinterpretations of older items. So the elephant is now in a fun apple green, the dolphin is in some fun new cornflower, and the sea turtle and baby are in a bright, fun new color palette, coral and lime green. And then the lion, we affectionately call lemon lion, he's in a fun orange neon orange and yellow and turquoise color palette. So we have 2 brand new animals in this collection, one in the aquatic and one in the terrestrial animals. This one is the manta ray, has a really fun pearl underside, and
this one is our purple gorilla, and he has a really fun little banana that he's eating as well, which adds a nice little touch to it.
So with some of the animals, we just leaned into the existing colors and just took them to the extreme. So the turtle used to be sort of a pastel green. We're going with a brighter, more vibrant green. The dolphin, again, it's some newer blues we didn't have years ago when we first launched our dolphin. And others, we just wanted to be kind of crazy and fun, like the gorilla and the elephant. So it really was about what colors are going to look fun together and what might be the least likely or the least expected color palette for that animal. And the reason we have these in tubes and in boxes, they're the exact same contents and 70 pieces and an instruction flyer. But we have a lot of retailers like zoos and aquariums that don't want to sell anything in single-use plastic. Now, we often reuse the tubes. A lot of families and kids reuse the tubes as transport, but we understand that some people just don't want to have that plastic in the store. So we have these boxes which have no plastic bags inside. It's just the pieces and a nice reclosable storage box. As you may know, all of our pieces are made in Denmark in our own factory that's 100% powered by wind energy. We're really proud of that sustainability. Also, Denmark is the most sustainable country in the world. And so these new plastic-free packaging options are a great way to move into that sustainable future that we all aspire to. We want to have more and more earth-friendly options for all of our consumers.
And something new that we've added this year is that all the instructions are also available through the app as well. So if you want to pull it up on your webpage and get it as big as your screen and not have it on a flyer, then you can do that as well. So this is our new 250-piece puzzle by number T-Rex.
So in this set, we have 10 different colors. So we have orange, mustard, lime green, apple green, dark green, we call forest green, turquoise, ocean, navy blue, white, and black. It was from fan requests and some retailer requests for another puzzle by number in this size that was in sort of a fun animal theme. So we have hearts and adventure and unicorn and a few other themes, but this just sort of rounded out that collection. We wanted something really friendly and accessible, so we gave him that big eye, give him some big snaggle teeth, just some funny things. His head's a lot sort of disproportionate for his body, so that gives him a little fun. And then the orange toes, that was a kind of a final touch to give him a little more color. And one great thing about Puzzle by Number is you can do it individually as a solo project, or you can do it collaboratively. You can have a family sitting around and doing all the Puzzle by Number together. This is our smallest size, 250 pieces. We have 500 and 800 piece puzzles as well. And once you create your Puzzle by Number, you can display it as decor anywhere. You can actually hang it on the wall using a piece of string. You can hang it from the ceiling. You can hang it in the window. No glue or ironing required. People often ask, oh, how does that thing stick together? It sticks together like that, just by itself. So they're really strong, really sturdy. We chose a T-Rex just because it's an evergreen theme. Everybody loves T-Rexes, and this one is especially cute. For each Puzzle by Number, you can go on our free app and download instructions for 3D creations using the same pieces. So Kate creates 3D things for every item, and she uploads those to our app so you can do those on your own. So once you build this, you can take it apart and then build something in 3D. So these are 2 new big activity sets for 2025. We launched last year our Learn to Build big activity set that's done really well. That one we designed all kinds of activities, stacking and sorting and color matching. So this takes some of those activities and pares them down to simple thematic boxes. So we have our food activity set and our farm activity set.
So these sets, and Big in particular, is meant for little hands. So toddlers or younger children, but also older kids love to play with Big as well.
Plus Big piece is 2.5 times larger than original Plus. So they're safe for all ages. They're not a choking hazard for younger kids. And these sets come with pieces, and the farm set comes with a base plate, and then an activity book that guides you through different creations, guides you through different foods or different farm activities. So this one, we have some French fries here. I have some sushi with some ginger, just a few of the things you can make with the food set.
And then over here, we have a little sheep and a pig. And then you have this base plate area where you can create your own garden or put up a little white picket fence. And then a cute little duck over here as well.
Food is a really common play pattern in pretend play for younger kids, and farm as well. So we just chose 2 evergreen themes that we know younger kids are really drawn to. Very simple instructions, very few pieces. So with these, it often comes down to the color combination. So this duck is super simple, but that yellow and orange together immediately tell you it's a duck. Or these French fries, again, very simple, but the red and the yellow iconic tells you that it's French fries. So we have to do very simple things that kids can do easily on their own or with a little bit of guidance, but also make it recognizable. So it can be challenging, but with the colors, we really try to lean into these sort of significant colors in each color family.
I'd say my favorite build are just these cute little animals, because you can build them in a bunch of different colors and they can become different animals, and you can also stack them up, which is a fun game to play.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Big also is that it floats. So you can take this in the bathtub, and Big, whether it's a single piece or several pieces together, they will float in the bath. So if you're looking for a new bath toy, this can be added to that repertoire. So this is a brand new colorway of Hexel. Hexel is a new fidget toy we launched last year, and it quickly became our #1 selling product across the entire range. So Hexel is an open-ended fidget that you can play with or solve for different configurations. So like all Plus, you can create in 2D or 3D. So you can make it flat like this, you can roll it up into a cube. There's a bunch of different challenges and things you can try to make, and we outline those here on this flyer inside. And it's no plastic packaging at all, so it's plastic free, and it's a great price point and a great fidgetable travel item.
And if you buy multiple, you can actually stick them all together to make a huge creation.
That's right. Yeah, we wanted a sort of a fresh spring-like color palette, so we have pastel pink, violet, ocean, mint, pastel blue, and turquoise. So these are really fun together as a bit of a flower feel, as we indicate by the name Flora, and also just a fun springtime vibe. So Hexel came from a lot of comments we get about Plus that it's a fidget type toy. And that's true, but it's almost too open-ended to be a fidget when you're just playing with Plus. So I wanted to create something that was a little more inherently fidgetable. And so I tried a lot of different configurations, a lot of different ways to make it, and came up with this formation where you have an elastic cord running through 6 pieces, and it allows you to flex and bend in all kinds of different ways. So inspired by some classic fidgets, and a little bit like some other fidget toys you might enjoy playing with, but you can just leave it on your desk as an object. You can play with it, you can keep it in your pocket or backpack. So Hexel is a great quiet fidget toy, great for the classroom or for church or anywhere you want a little quiet activity. It's also washable. You can throw it in the top rack of your dishwasher or just wipe it down with soap and water. So it's great for all kinds of institutional uses as well. So this item I'm really excited about, and I have to say my kids have been excited about for a long time. When I was making prototypes of these, they kept stealing them and putting them on their backpacks. So this is a brand new mini fidget. This is Hexel Duo. So a lot of people that really enjoy Hexel want an even more portable version of that. So this is simply 2 pieces attached together, but it's amazing what you can do even with just 2 pieces, all the different ways you can mix and match and combine. You can even take a piece of Plus Big and stick it on here too if you wanted. But we have 6 different colorways that represent 6 of our different Hexel color variations. So we looked at the 4 different Hexel color combinations that we have now and just chose some of our favorite color combinations from those Hexels. So they're little like mini slivers, little pieces of the larger Hexel colorways. Yeah, there's so many ways to use a Hexel Duo. You can keep it on your desk as a little fidget. put it in your pocket. If you need a pocket-sized fidget, kids can clip it on their backpack. Awesome keychain, of course. My daughter, who's in middle school, has one clipped on her lanyard as a classroom fidget for her ID. So there's all kinds of different ways to use your Hexel Duo.
So similar with the Hexel Duo is also a quiet fidget, which is why so many people love it so much. You can take it anywhere with you, and they're also washable, which is a great feature about them. So for such an on-the-go product, it's great that you're able to just throw it in the washer and have it clean and ready to use again.
So each Hexel Duo display comes with 48 pieces. So you get 6 different colorways, 8 pieces of each. And we even provide a little slot up here where you can hang one Hexel Duo keychain to show how it works.